Hi there, it's Maria Domenica D'Agostino, and today is day 27 of my 30-day challenge. Happy Victoria Day weekend for all of you here in Canada. It's a long weekend for us. Happy weekend to the rest of you. I just wanted to share a tradition that we usually have on the May long weekend, and for us as a little girl, or for myself as a little girl growing up, we always had a garden. And May long weekend was the weekend that we would go full force in terms of planting, be it the garden, be it flowers, just all out. And so I wanted to share that with you because although the weather's been a little up and down, like we had a couple of really hot days, now we've got some really cold days, just like kind of crazy and all over the place. It's a really, for me, it's kind of one of those traditions where you know everything's being planted, you know, you put the seeds in, and then with time they're going to grow and bear fruit, right? So it's that thing about, you know, that planting that gives you the fall harvest. And this is the year of the harvest for my network marketing company, and I loved that term so much that I would like to apply it, or do in my own mind apply it to all of my businesses. And so what I wanted to share with you though on a food for thought was with regards to planting. So oh goodness, and we are in a very unique scenario with our phones going off here. Sorry about that. Forgot about airplane mode. But what I wanted to chat with you about is to take your gardens, if you are planting this weekend, and use them as a combination floral food garden. I have fun with that. When I plant mine, we always have a lot of extra tomato plants because we do it from seeds, and got one of these family tradition things go on where we always save a couple of tomatoes, the cherry ones especially, from the crop from the year before, kind of let them dry out. My brother-in-law pots them for us, and at his business he's got a lot of light coming in, so he lets the seedlings grow. So we're able to take those and put them into the ground. So I have a little garden, very small garden, but I've always got my tomato plants, and then I put all sorts of marigolds around that. Now I strategically use marigolds because of the squirrels. They don't really like the smell of them, because if I don't put those marigolds in, that's it, I'm gone. Those squirrels are at it before I'm even, those tomatoes can even grow. And so, but it's the thing about adding a little flowers into your gardens. And so I also use pots, and let's say I'll put some like celery or some herbs or whatever, and then I'll surround them by some hanging flowers. Or have a little container that I'll put, you know, a couple of herbs in the middle, and then gerberas around. I don't know, I haven't decided what flowers I'm using this year, but I just thought, you know, there's something so so relaxing, at least for me, you know, because I guess I have a very small space, so I really enjoy it. That little garden that I do put, I love the flowers. I love flowers, and to watch them bloom, to see them grow. So I mean, from a food for thought perspective, you can have beauty and you can have nourishment, and you can get them both from the same place. So for those of you that are planting, if you haven't tried that before, I highly recommend it. And that's my food for thought for this Victoria Day weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll talk to you tomorrow.